It's a smaller lake in the Cascades, but has a big menu on the shoreline.
What we want to do is provide really good fresh food at a good price point, and then you've got the lake behind you, and you can't beat the atmosphere and the ambiance up here, that's for sure.
Under new ownership this summer, Twin Lakes Resort is still focused on providing tasty meals at its restaurant in the woods.
The lodge was built in 1936, so it has a great history here. And then it's been serving since then as well.
The food offerings have changed over the years, along with the staff.
We have a brand new head chef this year, Carrie-Elle, and she's doing an excellent job. And what we wanted to do is kind of elevate the menu and expand the menu. So we wanted to give vegetarian options, so we have multiple vegetarian options. And we wanted to be not just a burger place, you know, we wanted to have some really nice quality food.
And there are several large plates or entrees to choose from.
Do a lot of specials. On the weekends we do prime rib on Saturday night, which is a staple here. That's been going on forever, so we haven't changed that tradition. We introduced fish and chips on Friday nights, and then we've been doing a lot of briskets on Sunday afternoon as well.
This summer, they've introduced more seafood options. Paired with a bed of quinoa and a simple cucumber tomato salad, you can have a fresh, light meal while sitting by the lake.
And this in front of us is steelhead?
Pan-seared steelhead, and it's got a lemon herb sauce on it, and yeah, it's quite interesting, quite good.
Yeah, so kind of how does this happen? Is this between you and the head chef that you brought in? You guys kind of collaborate on dishes and meals and stuff?
That's right. I think one of the first things when we were talking, actually we're in the interview process, what I said I wanted to bring some more fish into here. We both said, you know, steelhead's one of our favorite, and we wanted to bring it onto the menu.
So, and talk about Carrie-Elle, is her name? Talk about her background.
Yeah, well, she's got an extensive background. She came from Florence. She was working a job over there, but she has worked all across the country for major events. PGA events where she would fly into events and cook for 5,000 people, and then she'd be off and fly to another event the next weekend and put another event together.
Steelhead's fantastic, and it's so nice to just be sitting here having a nice piece of fish and like having the lakes and the mountains and everything and feel like I'm out here camping.
They've expanded the menu to meet different dietary needs.
Our vegetarian options have been met very well. Like, we get people coming to us all the time and saying, you know, we're so happy with the vegetarian options. You have the mezza plate, you have the falafel. We're making our own garden burgers. We make them in-house here. And that was a big focus of the food this year. We're not frozen.
In-house, they also make their own dressings and hummus, aiming for quality foods even way up in the mountains.
What is it like getting food up here certain times of year?
Food's not bad. In the summertime, it's no problem. We have the major distributors who will drive their trucks up here. Early on in the season, especially this year, it was quite difficult. We had 2 to 4 feet of snow on the road coming in, and I had to plow that myself, get a U.S. Forest Service permit to go plow that, to plow it just to access it, to open it up early in the season.
But when the doors open, they're ready to serve and have fun all summer long.
So we built a stage, and we have music on Saturdays from 2 to 4. They're all local artists, and they're not covers. It's all singer-songwriters. At some points, depending on who's playing out here, it's like a festival. We've got people sitting out here in lawn chairs and blankets, having drinks and listening to the music. And then at 4 o'clock, we turn over into dinner time, and we bring on our dinner menu, and then we're packed as well from dinner on to close.
Really great staff that you have here and your servers. A lot of them live up here too, right?
Yeah, all of our workers live here on site, except for one worker who does housekeeping. They all live on site. They're all coming from other different parts of the country, and they do winter jobs somewhere else, and then they travel back here for their summer jobs.
If you want to stay overnight nearby, there are several options, including camping and renting.
And there are a variety of cabins. Some are smaller cabins, some are large cabins that can go up to 11 to 12 people inside the cabin. Oh. And then we have RV park as well with full hookups for 23 sites here.
You'll find familiar favorites and fresh additions on the menu at one of Central Oregon's oldest resorts.
The community we've had great feedback from them. You know, a lot of our staple customers are coming from La Pine, coming from Sun River, and they'll be coming up once or twice a week to the restaurants. And we have people who have been coming up for like 30 years, and they're saying they love the new food and the additions that we've added.
You can visit Twin Lakes Resort off Century Drive near Wickiup Reservoir. For another edition of Taste This, I'm Emily Kirk.